Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of this Django React quiz series. And for this first episode, we're going to do first is to do the project setup. We're going to create the directories, so we can do that right now. So we're going to name this quiz master, and this is going to be our project. Maybe quiz master app. Okay, next let's create here two folders. First we're going to create the backend, and next we are going to create a new folder named front end. So the backend, as you can imagine, it's going to be for Django, and front end for the React. So let's come to this, open like a terminal. This can be any terminal that you have. You only have to be careful in the comments that you type, but more or less even in common terminal or Unix, it's going to be very similar. First, what we are going to do, we have to create a virtual environment. So I already assume that you have Python installed, and to create a virtual environment you type python -m venv, and let's name this terminal, this environment venv. So you run this, and there we have the venv. It's basically a container where we are going to have all our Python package. In that way we can have multiple projects, and the package that we install are not going to run in conflict with other ones. Basically we are creating a container of package. Next, let's start our Django app. For this, I want to open this in the VS Code. So here, let's cd to the parent directory. For this, you do cd.dot, and what's going to do, we're going to be here. And now we open VS Code with code dot to open all here. I should shift to the directory because I like to see the backend and the front end here. And let's open a terminal. To open a terminal, you come here and you create new terminal, or you do the shortcut. So let's now go to our backend directory, and let's activate our virtual environment. For this is the command that I use, and it's not venv because we named that virtual environment venv, and now it's activated. You have to be careful that this command is because I'm using bash in Windows. If you are in a Mac, you type source venv bin, I believe, and activate. And if you are in Windows, this is another command that you can look very quickly in Google, but I recommend that you install bash for this kind of project. So after that we have a virtual environment activated, we are ready to install Django. So for this you do pip install Django, and let's not confuse you with more. Now we are installing Django, but since we are also going to need the Django Rest Framework and the course headers, we are going to install that right now. I will provide in the description with a quick Django and React command setup, so you can copy the commands, and you don't have to memorize all of them. So we just install Django. Now let's install Django Rest Framework and also Django course headers. If I do install, it's installed. And let's now create our Django app. So for that you are going to type in the terminal Django admin start project, and let's name this quiz master. And we are going to add a dot to signal that we end all of the project to be in the backend repository, in the backend directory, so we are not duplicating a new one. So you click start, and as you can see, we have created our quiz master, and that's it. We have here the settings that we are going to edit right now. We have here the URLs and also more other files. We have our manage.py that we are going to use to do this novamente, and we have our manage.py that we are also going to use. Now I want that you focus some attention in the settings.py, and let's come here, and you come here, course a lot origins, and we are going to copy this, and this origin to communicate with our React application. We are going to run inv, so the port will be by default the 5173, and our port for the Django application is going to be the port 8000. Okay, so we come here, and we have also to add some third parties. External apps. We already have installed. That's going to be the course headers and the REST framework. After, we're going to have the internal or local apps, which we don't have anyone, but it's going to be probably name quiz, as Copilot is saying right now. Yes, I have to disable that for now. Okay, next we also have to configure the middleware for course to work properly. You right below the session middleware, you add this, the course middleware. This will make the course headers working well, and this is the main setup to what you have to do for Django. Okay, now to test that everything is okay, we come to the terminal and we run python manage.py run server. If you come here, you can see that our server is working on port 8000. You don't have to worry about the migration right now. We're going to have a look after, but now just click on the link, or you can go to the URL 127.0.0.1.8000, and you can see that everything is working successfully. For this video, this is what I want to show you, how to set up our Django server. In the next video, we are going to set up our React application. So, if you enjoyed this video, put a like, share and subscribe, and see you to the next one.